What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Cover Price New Comic Book Day show for December 2nd. That's right. Man, it's crazy, dude. I know I said this yesterday, but the year flew, man. We're already in the month of December. We're bringing you guys the New Comic Book Day show. Of course, there's myself and Gabe hanging out with all of you tonight to bring you some information on the books that are coming out this week, because we just want to make sure you know before you go. Now, I got to briefly catch up with Gabe, but man, I'm so happy to hang out with you tonight, dude. I missed you, man. It was Thanksgiving. I watched all of you celebrate from up here in Canada, and I was so jealous. I wanted to hang out with you guys. You were sharing me pictures of these amazing pies you were eating. Like, what's going on, bro?
Bro, Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. Like, that's the time where I let myself go. I eat all the pie I want. That's basically all I ate. I still made myself chicken and stuff like that. I don't like turkey. Turkey, I don't know. I don't get turkey. Like, I know we used it for so many of these holidays, but turkey's not the best. And I hate leftovers. I hate leftovers so much.
Dude, the leftover game is next level every time Thanksgiving comes around. Although mine came around a month ago. You know, I get the turkey thing. Trust me, I get it, because I'll be honest, man. I prefer the stuffing. If the stuffing's done right, man, we're in game.
Give me some mashed potatoes. You know, I'm even down for some green bean casserole, but turkey, give me a little bit. Give me a little bit. It's not. It's a dry animal. It's a dry piece of meat, dude. It's weird.
Dude.
And then you have leftovers for like 3 days. I'm like, no, I'm not having turkey sandwiches for 3 days. Forget that noise.
Green bean casserole is fantastic, but you will be playing the trumpet all night, bro. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes.
I have the coolest bakery near my house that I accidentally stumbled upon a little while ago. And that's where all those awesome pies came from, dude. Man, they were the best. Got a couple pecan pie.
Oh yeah,
and we got a apple crumble pie. Oh man, it was the best. It was the best.
Yeah, I know. That's why, you know, Thanksgiving comes around, we start to feel a certain way. Like the body starts to shift. You know what I mean? And then we tell ourselves, yeah, we're gonna go back to the gym New Year's, because Christmas is just around the corner, guys. And speaking around the corner,
I went to the gym on Thanksgiving. Like, I went, I worked up an appetite, and I went the next day.
That's dedication, man.
Gotta keep it going, dude.
Good for you. But speaking around the corner, man, New Comic Book Day is around the corner. That's right. We're live on December 2nd. It's 9:09 p.m. And of course, you know, some of you might be catching the replay, heading to your local comic shop. So we're just bringing you some of the information regarding the books that are dropping this week. So Gabe, let's kick it off with the first book this week, man, because up first we've got Doctor Strange #1. That's right. We're going to have a new Doctor Strange title here, but we're getting not one, not two, man. We're going to have 3 first appearances in this one. And forgive me, guys. Forgive me if I botch any of these names. But first appearance of Vryboden, Riala, and Idol. I think I did okay. I think I did okay. What do you think?
I'll give it to you, man. I think that works. Those are made up names. So that's not even real. I mean, every name is made up, but still, like, that's ridiculous stuff, dude. No bingo lingo for you, my friend.
No bingo lingo, thank God. But what's not made up is it's something I'm actually really excited about, seeing the cover right here. Angela. Yes, we see Angela here on this cover, man. And Angela has been missed within the Marvel Universe. I know that many Spawn fans have been upset ever since Angela left the Spawn universe and now made it back, made her way into Marvel. And speaking of Angela, look at this amazing 1/100 incentive here, dude. Fan Yang absolutely killed this cover. Love this cover. I love Angela. I'm so happy to see Angela.
Why is that belt so big? She's got a very, very, very small waist.
I could see that. Yeah, the waist is a little petite,
but she's a slender gal. She's got a monster-sized, blob-sized belt. But this is a cool cover, dude.
Yeah, dude, the covers are great. Like I said, I'm really excited to be seeing Angela here, man. But it's looking like the character Vryboden, who's going to be in this, is actually a newly introduced dark wizard that we're seeing here. So I'm pretty excited about this. I saw somebody in the chat actually asking if this thumbnail was actually a tribute to TiVo, man. And
It looks like Evo.
yeah, that's
You got
a
that
good,
little stash going on, bro. That Gomez Adams happening.
yeah, it's a good a good catch there, unintentional, but yeah, man, we absolutely missed TiVo. Goes without saying, guys. Blue
I'm
Dog
excited for
About.
Angela, man. Like, finally, are we gonna get some Angela? Like, she came into Marvel Universe during Age of Apocalypse. No, Age of Ultron. Excuse me.
Yeah,
She had her own series for like what 15 issues, if even that. And that's been about it, right? We haven't seen much of her at all. She showed up in Marvel Rivals, and now here
yeah,
she is here. So
yeah. The Marvel Rival stuff obviously is great. Angela for sure. Definitely loved within it, but I mean, in the comics, man, it was very brief stint. You know what I mean? We had Guardians of the
yeah.
Galaxy, as you said, the Age of Ultron stuff, which was wonderful, super exciting. Very minor things after that, but I'm hoping to see more of Angela here within the series. We see her gracing, us with her presence on 2 covers. This is also available as a trade. So if you don't want to go the 1-100 route, this is always, another alternative with the trade. So I picked up the trade. I'm definitely excited about this. Now, moving on, though, from Doctor Strange, we end up at Rook Exodus, issue number 9. This one being the cover A, first full appearance and cover of Arachne, first appearance of Patch. Not only do we have this cover, though, guys, I do want to put it out there that we also have the first cover appearance of Matterhorn. Now, Gabe, you and I were talking a bit backstage regarding this, and I've said it time and time again when it comes to the Ghost Machine universe. Man, it is great, and it's wonderful to see that some of the things Ghost Machine related is getting love out there in the public. Man, we're gonna have a Redcoat movie that's coming our way, which is
Maybe.
awesome stuff.
Maybe. I mean, you got optioned, right? That means a little, not a lot. Everything gets optioned, but I'm hoping for it because everything I've ever heard about Ghost Machine, I don't know any spoilers or any real deep details. I haven't read any Ghost Machine stuff because I'm more of a trade waiter for this type of stuff.
Yeah.
All I've ever heard is every book is incredible. I've never heard anybody say meh or it's bad or anything. It's all just been it's the best stuff on the shelves. It's the best stuff on the shelves.
Yeah, it's up there with some of the best stuff on the shelves, man. I know, everyone gives a lot of love to the Absolute Batman stuff, Absolute Universe as a whole, the Ultimate stuff. But the Energon universe, man, just absolutely amazing. And I think if I could speak of this within your language here, I you guys might think I'm crazy. We were talking skin breakers and how David Finch, man, is on another level, man. Jason Fabok within these books, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, he's up there. He is on the Finch level, in my opinion, dude. Like, the
Oh, he's
artwork.
great.
Oh,
Dude, he leveled up. I felt like he leveled up when he did 3 Jokers.
yes.
Those issues of 3 Jokers were amazing and great artwork wise. Like what he did in that book,
Yeah.
he leveled up. Like he gained some new like artwork muscle or whatever, and really stepped it up. Too bad 3 Jokers is your mileage might vary with that book, but his artwork is on another peak, and he's continuing here with this Rook Exodus. It looks like from these covers.
Yeah, dude. The covers are great, but man, like, the artwork within these books is just it's so good. So good. The story's fantastic, and I hope, if you guys can read the tea leaves here, as we like to say here. Man, Redcoat is already getting the love. Geiger, it's inevitable. It's gonna happen. I think Rook Exodus is bound to follow as well. And who knows, man? Even if it doesn't, for the sake of read, man, do yourself a service, pick this up, and just enjoy it, man. The Ghost Machine stuff is absolutely awesome.
Yeah, a hardcover just came out. I think it's the first 6 issues, so you get a good chance to kind of catch up that way too.
Yeah, dude. Hardcovers are always great, man. Trade paperbacks, all of that. But an amazing cover as well dropping. Since we were talking Spawn and Angela, man, let's look at this cover. I know this has nothing to do with Spawn, but we're very familiar with seeing Berendez doing a lot of amazing Spawn covers. Here he's doing a cover for Dark Souls, Mother of Mourning #1. I think Berendez, man, is just, dude, you see his covers and you just know it's him type thing.
Yeah.
Berendez does great work. Great work.
No, dude, I loved all those Spawn covers he was doing. Like there's that one. I can't think of the issue number, but I'm sure when I say Medieval Spawn, everybody knows what cover I'm talking about, because that guy can do, even like with this, he could do amazing medieval swords, armor, shields, dead bodies. Like, man, I wish this guy would do interiors, dude. I want to see him do a full story of something cool.
Yeah, shout out to Michael Baker, who's in the chat. He is a huge Spawn fan, if you guys aren't aware, and he's saying that this is actually an homage to Spawn 321, and I could totally see that, man. In fact, if you want, I'll share this with you. I have no idea what happened to Gabe, but I'm sure he'll be back. Let me share this with you guys on the screen, because it does look a lot like the Baren's cover right there for Spawn 321. I do see it, man. Gabe is back, so that's good. But dude,
he was like, look it up. I go, okay, and I pressed, like, I meant to press Control T to make a new tab. I pressed Control R and it refreshed my browser.
I was getting ready to fly solo, man. I got scared there for a second, so I'm happy you made your way back. But man, like I was saying, Michael Baker saying in the chat how it's pretty much an homage to Spawn 321, and I could totally see the similarity here.
This is the one I was talking about, and I was like, yeah, dude, that medieval Spawn cover he did is killer work, dude.
Yeah, I like that, man. I like that. But yes, a great cover dropping this week. Up next, though, speaking great covers, man, DCKO Superman versus Captain Atom, #1. This one being the cover D by Sanford Green. Man, have you read some of the DCKO stuff?
No, I haven't yet. I haven't. I was, man, because I was like, I don't, because all their whole entire marketing scheme behind KO was just like the brackets, and I was like, I don't care. But now I kind of regret that I haven't read it yet, because I hear it's not just about brackets. Like, there's a real legitimate, like,
story, there's
event story happening behind this. Like, this is their big event push for the end of the year. So
yeah, there's a big stuff happening, and it's crazy how it's going to branch out, man, because, you know, we've seen some of the news that's come out, how we're also going to see Annabelle, we're going to see some Mortal Kombat characters, Homelander himself as well, we're going to be seeing with certain characters here from the DC universe. But the DC KO stuff has been great. I believe issue 3 just passed FOC over the weekend, so I hope everybody locked down a copy. But here we have DC KO Superman versus Captain Atom. Everything's been really great. I am not fully keeping up with some of these spin-offs here, I guess we could call them, although it's not really a spin-off, it's all tying together. But it does branch out, and it can be overwhelming with some of the reads. And
that was another thing that kind of got me a little, like, on shaky ground about. I was like, oh man, there's like 1,001 like tie-ins.
Yeah, no, that's exactly it. Sometimes it does get difficult, but regardless, still a very nice cover by Sanford Green on this one. Moving on, though, this is cool, man. I like when they do this, Gabe. Maybe you might agree, disagree, but here we're getting a facsimile for Detective Comics issue 66. Now, of course, the cover A is going to be the actual Detective Comics 66, cover. But on the cover B here, we have a totally different cover here by Brett Parson, and it is a Two-Face cover depiction by Mondo, who is Brett Parson, I guess. But what's cool, this is Harvey Dent, dude. It's Harvey Dent. It gives people an opportunity to pick these up and give these a read. But man, I like when they come out with some original covers for it, some new covers, different things. I like that.
Not a fan of Facsimiles. Not a fan of them using a different cover for it either. But this is a really cool cover. Like, I feel like they should have just put this on a different comic book, because I think this deserves to be its own story. Like, I'm gonna just read this story. Like, oh, dude, this cool Two-Face image. Yeah. Looks like it's gonna be a cool story, but it's a facsimile of his first appearance back in the 40s or whatever. But
yeah, no, for sure. But like I was saying, for me, I think it's cool. But at the same time, for a new reader, I think this is wonderful, man. That would love to just dive into the first appearance of Harvey Dent. Of course, there's his wife as well, and what was his name, man? There was another one, the mobster dude.
What monster dude? Clayface?
No, mobster. Why am I blanking out?
Penguin?
No.
Falcone?
Yeah, is it Falcone?
There's another mobster that's Falcone's like rival.
Hold on. I'm actually gonna pull it up because it's bothering me now. It was Salvatore Maroni.
Maroni, yeah, because Maroni's the one that threw the acid on his face, I think,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. I don't know why it was just not clicking, but yes, Maroni, man. So pretty cool. It's great to pick up just for the sake of read, and it's got a cool cover. So I
Has
dig
anybody
it.
read? Does anybody read those old school facsimiles? Because man, like some Golden Age is a little hard to read for like newer
Yeah,
people.
it's tough. It
Like
is tough.
it's
It is tough. But you
even
know
some
what?
Silver Age Silver Age, especially Silver Age DC, especially Silver Age DC Batman is really rough because they wouldn't get out of the like Batman 66 style of comic books, you know.
Yeah,
But man, those good that Golden Age stuff is just because it's written for 10-year-olds, from the 50s, right? So it has those kind of 10-year-old 50s sensibility storylines. So they're a little hard to read. So I've always been curious on people who picks up all these facsimiles, which is cool. Do they read them? Do they enjoy them? It's always a question because I read some old school stuff sometimes. I'm like, man, this is not fun. It's
no,
kind of boring.
I totally get where you're coming from, man. Like example for myself when it comes to these facsimiles, what's fun to do is I've read most of the older books from back in the day via you know the computer, via a
Mhm.
cell phone, via whatever it may have been. But there's just something about picking up the comic, right? Like
Yeah.
facsimile, you're just opening it, the pages and everything. Sure, it's not got the smell of cigarettes like the originals would, but
Yeah.
still, it's as close as we can get. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it
Like,
actually makes it cool because you get the old ads too, so you kind of get to see like what was kind of being marketed to people back in
yeah,
like the old days and stuff, which is really fun.
yeah,
I've been reading these old war books from the 50s, these old war comics, and some of them are kind of cool, and some of them are just like, I guess like everybody has a tank full of sharks for some reason. Like every bad guy's got a tank full of sharks that they're going to drop the heroes into. So,
it's so funny because
and
it's
then like you read like Silver Age Marvel, like I read some Silver Age Marvel stuff, and it's always like, oh, Green Goblin tricked me because he told me he was a movie director, got me on a movie set, then he tried to kill me, like over and over again. It's always somebody going to a movie set getting killed. It's
You're not wrong, man. It is more or less usually what ends up taking place. But speaking Batman, we've
yeah,
got Batman issue number 4. This one being the cover A, first appearance of Minotaur. And man, let me tell you, man, it's been a great start to this series. Now with the first 3 issues, um, first issue. I got that vibe, you know what I mean? It felt more detective like. Then issue 3, man, you've got like that stealth costume and everything
yeah.
happening, man. There's a lot going on. Batman stuff has been good. I know everyone's talking the absolute Batman stuff, but first 3 issues for me have been awesome. I dig it.
Yeah, regular Batman's it's back to being a good read. Sorry about Hush 2, but
Yeah.
these first 3 issues were really exciting, good stuff, man. And shout out to Matt Fraction for pulling it off, and Jorge Jimenez for just really making his artwork great, panel layouts great,
Yeah.
being able to tell the story in the fashion of a fantastic comic book artist. And they brought back the gray and blue suit, which is the suit I grew up with. Like that's the suit to me, is the gray and blue suit. I love it.
Y- Yeah, man, with a nice modern twist on it, I guess we could say.
Yeah, he's got his extra boots on it, and he got the extra pouches on his belt, and he's got some good stuff going on. But he's got Alfred as an AI companion, which is kind of creepy and cool at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a
Creepy
lot
and
going
cool
on.
is definitely the right way to put it, man.
Yeah,
But whether it's for the read, the covers are great, of course, man. I know that some people just genuinely enjoy picking up covers. With issue 5 that had just passed FOC, I know that they were talking about. Wait, did it pass FOC or is it passing FOC? I think it's gonna pass FOC if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, man, there's this character, of course, that we're going to be seeing very soon. But then we have the Lady Deathman or something like that that's coming for issue 5. So yeah, looks
yeah.
like we're getting some rogues here, some new characters to look forward to within the Batman universe. So that's always fun.
And it's ground
Um,
level Batman again. He's not out fighting Darkseid in space and stuff.
No, exactly. Well said, man. Yeah, Lady Deathman, that's the name. But speaking ladies, guys, Fantastic Four issue number 6 gives us a Marvel Rivals variant because yes, those are still happening. And yeah, man, this one being this one being the Natiz variant. Now, what's interesting, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but what I've come to understand here is that the Natiz one is basically just Malice, right? Whereas on the cover of Fantastic Four issue 6, the Campbell cover, this is a different version. This is going to be the first cover appearance of Invincible, not Invisible. It's Invincible Woman, Sue Storm from another universe, very Malice like, but I have no
Same
idea.
picture. It's the same picture. It's the same.
Is it?
It's the same.
I mean, it feels that way.
Cool. I guess it's very, very similar. It's extremely similar.
Yeah.
There's more that's the same than there is not the same.
Exactly. So I'm not too sure what's going on, but I guess we're just gonna be introduced to a new Sue Storm from another universe who I guess looks exactly like Malice, but not being.
Is she coming from the Marvel's Rivals universe?
I hope that's not the case, man. But it is available in a 1 in 100 incentive as well. So if you guys are just a fan of J. Scott Campbell and you're loving these covers, J. Scott Campbell's done amazing covers for Marvel, obviously throughout time, but with the just Spectacular Campbell, is that what they were calling it? Dude, the entire set. I have my brother Jerome, man. Shout out to him. He posted on Instagram the entire set together. Like he collected every single J. Scott Campbell cover, and man, it's crazy to see them all together. The only one that like continues to throw me off is the stance on Daredevil, but otherwise, I think the set is pretty cool. Very nice cover. I mean, if
I like how the Virgin is not much different. Like the Fantastic Four symbol on the trade is very minor and behind her head. Like it's not like that Rogue cover where they put the X-Men logo right over her butt cheek kind of thing. Like,
yeah, no,
1-in-100, man. That's man. They are swinging for the fences on these 1-in-100 versions of the same exact image. That really doesn't make much of a difference when you can get it for $5, or $6 or whatever.
Yeah, no, I'm very curious to see how many shops are going to be ordering 100 copies of this. Which of course, if that be the case, how many of these will be out there in circulation? That's going to be the question, right?
Right.
So
we shall see. Standpoint, yeah. Who's ordering 100 copies of Fantastic Four number 6?
Yeah, no, I imagine not many shops, so that's why I'm curious to see how this one's going to do on the aftermarket. But moving on, man, the Ultimate Universe. Now we're 2 years in, guys, with 2 years in issue number 1. Here's the main cover, first appearance of Earth 6160's Daredevil and other characters as well. You can see here we've got some kind of Guardians of the Galaxy going on, right? So that's going to be pretty interesting. And guess what, guys? Daredevil's in space. Yeah, it ain't street level, dude. This is a whole different take on Daredevil. You got this one by Cameron Coley and Gabe. You were just talking about the 1-in-100s. We have a 1-in-50 incentive for this one with the Ultimate Universe 2 years in, issue number 1. And I don't know how I feel about Daredevil in space, man. This is going to be wild.
I mean, I don't know what the story is, but this, just looking at this image, is ridiculous.
It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right.
I don't know how he's out of my comfort zone. I don't know how he's breathing in space. I don't know. I don't know how they're introducing like new characters for the Ultimate Universe when it's going to end very soon, right?
Yeah.
Well, and he's really happy to be in space. I don't know what he sees. Oh, he can't see anything, obviously. But I don't know what's making him so happy to be out there.
Well, is that the case? Is he blind? I don't know. You know what I mean? These are things that we're gonna find out now within the issue. But just hearing the fact that Daredevil is not street level here, it looks like I'm wondering, is he part of the Guardians of the Galaxy? It seems to be that's the route they're gonna go here. But yeah, man, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something, man.
We'll see, man. Man, this is such a great line, dude. I loved the Ultimate Universe, and then they're just going to pull the plug on us.
They're not pulling the plug, man. They want us to think they're pulling the plug, and they're going to give us the end game. It's gonna put a close to some stories, characters, etc. But Gabe, it's inevitable. They're probably gonna spring off into other stuff. Who from these Ultimate Universe are gonna make their way into the main timeline? It's bound to happen.
If anything, I mean, just because they did it before, who knows if they're going to do it again, right? So
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Peter Parker's kid, dude.
Oh, I forgot the name of his kid. Ben? Is it Ben? No,
Richard.
Richard.
Is it Richard? Yeah.
It's Richard. You're right.
Dude, I think we're having dad brain right now. But yeah.
Also, I'm gonna know about all the cover collectors out there. How do they feel about 1/100s for this kind of stuff? You know, or 150s, like high ratios for a virgin of the same cover kind of thing. You know.
Yeah.
I wonder how they feel about that. All
Sound
you
off,
cover collectors.
sound off below. Let us know. But yeah, man. I'm curious to see how this is gonna be, how this is gonna play out, man. I think Daredevil in space is gonna be something very different, something that totally takes us out of our comfort zone from the Daredevil that we've known, the Matt Murdock we've known our whole lives. So I look forward to giving this one a read. Now here's another thing that's pretty interesting, guys. Venom 252. Obviously, they're paying homage to ASM 252, right? But
homage to AF-15.
Which is an homage to AF-15, correct? Yes, that's exactly what it is. Now, with that, we're gonna be getting here this cover that's featuring the Venom known as apparently Eddie Parker, right? Now, hold on, because it could get a little confusing, and it's okay because I might even sound confused for some of the stuff that's going on. Here we've got the 1/100 incentive, also available as a trade, by the way, of Secret Wars 8, the homage cover as well, featuring the new Venom look. Now, if you guys read Battle World issue 3, there was a character with a very similar look, right? It was very similar within, the costume, etc. So basically, and I'm gonna quote Lefteros on this one because like even I needed some clarity, and I don't even know if he got some clarity here. But from what it's sounding like, there's Mary Jane as Venom, which we've known, right? Swinging along with like Dylan Brock. And wait, is that Mary Jane? Yes, it is Mary Jane. Let me explain. Although Mary Jane as Venom took on that all new look that we see on the cover at the end of the last issue, at the same time in Battle World 3, that's what I was talking about. A new Venom character was introduced that has the same look. I know it's a lot to unpack. Not sure why this is being done. Looks like the editors are enjoying confusing us readers, but I am not certain that is a good thing in this case, and I couldn't help but agree more. Either way, the man in the Venom Spidey style looking symbiote is none other than an all-new Eddie Parker. He makes his first full appearance in a backup story in this issue. It is what it is, guys. I do like this homage, and Lefteros is talking about afterwards what he thinks of the cover and stuff, but it's confusing, right? Like I don't know what's going on. Is this intentional? It's whack.
Did you say it's wacky?
It is. It's whack.
I think it was whack, and I was like, whoa. I agree with some of the people in the chat who were saying that this homage saturation is going on. Like this is, Eddie Parker. They just seem to, in this situation with Marvel, they're just mixing together everything that they can. Let's get a guy named Eddie, like Eddie Brock. Let's give him the last name Parker, like Peter Parker. Mash that together, make him look like Venom, which is give him a costume that looks like Venom and Spider-Man put together. Like, what's going on here? It's not Mary Jane. What's going on? I don't know. It is very confusing for somebody who's a lapsed reader on Venom and Spider-Man. Very confused, and there needs to be some kind of department. I don't know if it's the government. I don't know whoever it is that they need to get approval to do these homage covers, because there is getting this. It's the same homage covers over and over and over again.
Yeah, for that I can't help but agree when it
This is
comes.
2 homage covers on this book, bro. 2 homage covers.
Yeah, and again, I mean, totally can understand why it would be fitting and intentional for a book like Venom. Of course, when it involves the symbiote, it makes the most sense. But factoring how many times it's been homaged, yeah, it can be, the fatigue could totally be there.
Yeah.
But for myself, it's mostly the confusion of like the actual characters that
Right.
we've been introduced to as of late between Battle World 3, now this. Um,
And that seems to be weird, right? That's a problem. Not only are people confused, they're getting tired of the homage covers, I guess, too. So there's a lot of like, what's really kind of bringing people into this? Like,
Yeah, well, I want to see what's going on. I myself, as a fan of Venom, fan of Spidey, I'm gonna give it a read definitely. But to say, looking at this,
it's
and
another
diving
Spider
into
Boy.
this blind.
There's
Sorry,
gonna be another Spider Boy. Watch. Nobody cares.
we'll see, man. But I mean, hey, I got a 9/8 of Spider Boy right behind me, man, and I'm
Nice.
damn proud of that one. But let's see. I have no idea what to expect now with this character, and yeah, it is what it is. It's coming out tomorrow,
Yeah.
so let's see. We'll give it a read, give it a try. That's how I go about this. But guys, one book I just absolutely needed to talk about this week, man. It is, when you drop a cover that is so good and has now become I want to say a modern classic cover, because I mean it's been homaged already,
Mm-hmm.
not just via here, but I mean the book is at what, a year old. Absolute Batman issue number 1 dropped, and here now we have Jimenez paying homage to Jimenez. Sorry, Jagoda paying homage to Jagoda. It's so awesome to see, because now this is for Batman issue 1 that is hitting a third printing. I love this. I dude,
That's
call
cool.
me crazy, but I think this looks amazing if we were to pair this up next to an Absolute Batman 1.
No, this is cool. You're right. Like that is probably like the modern iconic cover that we've gotten is Batman, Absolute Batman number 1. Been homaged here. They did a Third Eye Blind with Jim Rugg, did a Youngblood homage. This is going to be one of those. I hope it's, again, where is that government department that said you could do an homage or not? All right. Because I don't want to see this turn into like Akira, right? Where everybody's doing Akira covers. I don't want to see everybody and their dog doing Absolute Batman number 1 homages.
No,
But when it's
absolutely
cool
not.
like this and it's Batman related, like it's a different universe Batman, like it's in the Batman family, that's cool. But if I start seeing like half naked chicks on random comic books doing Absolute Batman number 1 homages, I'm out.
It's gonna end up happening. But if anybody has the absolute right to do such a thing, it is Nick Dragotta, man. And I love seeing this. You were just talking earlier about how Batman in the current run has been great, but something about that costume, man. The costume, the old school color feels to it, the gray and blue, etc. So I like seeing this, man. A less bulkier, a less thicker Batman here, from the Absolute Universe to now the actual Batman that we've all come to know throughout time, and with the awesome costume right now with the the gray and blue. I love this, man. So this was a no-brainer for myself. I pre-ordered this because I just love this cover.
It's cool to see that. Good job, Jorge Jimenez, for making this.
Yeah,
Dude, hey, third printing too. Like, good on them, man. Like that says a lot. How often do even regular DC books go to like a third print or higher, right? So good on them for making this kind of happen for them.
Yeah, dude, very good on them, and well deserved, man. It's a very good book, man. So if you guys don't want to just pick this up for the sake of the cover and you haven't read Batman 1 yet, it's a good opportunity to do so now, guys. That's all there is for New Comic Book Day. Very quiet week. That's good. Good. We ran right through this 34 minutes in, but hang tight, man. I want to see what's happening on the aftermarket with some of these books, because on the Cover Price website, we do have the capacity to see what's happening with some of the new releases, and we are going to dive right into that right away. So with that being said, you head up the Cover Price website. It's very simple. Let's just check new releases. And when I do that, one of the ways I look at seeing what's doing well on the aftermarket, etc., I just hit the filters, and then I'll go with give me the estimated value, highest to lowest right now. So let's see if there's anything that's shaking on the aftermarket. There's our spaceman. The 1 in 50 is at $35. I like this hidden gem, dude, of Fantastic Four issue 6. This is
Yeah.
neat.
Oh, that's a John Byrne cover too.
It
Even
is.
better. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very interesting, man. Yep, that's John Byrne. Now that you blew it up, I could definitely see it in her face and body expression. That's good, man. That's a really cool cover.
Yeah. You know who I feel really adopts this artwork style, man, is Flops.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is like a new John Byrne image. I doubt it, but I wonder where it came from, where they're using it from, or where they got it from.
No idea, but man, this is absolutely amazing. I really like this cover. This hidden gem, man. I think I'm gonna try to scoop one up tomorrow. First time I'm seeing this.
Is it pricey? I didn't see what the price was on it.
So 1 in 50 hidden gem. There you go.
Right.
Yeah. I'd chase
$36. Yeah, I guess.
I would chase it. Like honestly, $35. I'm totally cool with that. Totally, yeah, $36. Totally worth it. Such a good cover. Man,
they're putting some meat on. They're putting some meat on Vampirella on that first image, dude. What's going on?
Oh yeah, she's thick. Derek Chew, man, he's giving us a lot to chew on this cover. That's for sure. Look at that. My gosh, thick, curvy. I like it. Sold. Don't need anything else. That's a nice one. What else do we got? Dude, the Punisher red band. Look at this one, man. Siqueira. Second printing for this one, 1 in 25. That's wicked.
That's nice.
Yeah, I like this.
I just love seeing like the violent Punisher stuff like that. Him shooting guns and pushing people out of the way. That's cool.
Pushing. He's got him in a choke slam, man. The guy's just gonna strangle him.
Oh, okay. I misinterpreted that then.
He's got him.
It looks like he's trying to save him, like he's pushing him out the way. But
I don't know, man. He's got a funny way of saving people. That's for sure. What else we got going on, man?
That Transformers cover is crazy.
Yeah, it is. That's a Jiang one. 2025 SGCC. This is a big time collectibles. Ron Yearman, $30. That's pretty.
Look
cool.
at that Phantom.
Yeah, I was just gonna go there. Hold on.
Okay, sorry.
No, don't worry.
I was just kind of like sticker shock. It's a 1 in 10 for $25.
That's cool. I like this. Man, dude, Phantom. I didn't even know Mad Cave was on this right now.
Yeah, this is they've been doing it for a little bit. A third issue. I think they might have had another series. Phantom jumps all over the place. He's been like he gets passed around. He goes to like a lot of different publishers.
Dude, do you remember?
Honestly, I've never really read a Phantom comic, but there's something about this character and its history that I have an affinity for and I love.
Do you remember the I don't remember what it was. It was in the 90s, man, of the Phantom movie.
Oh yeah.
With that classic, dude, for me, that poster stood out, man. The purple with the ring.
Oh, okay. I used to have a poster of the Phantom movie, but it's the one where he's sitting in the throne in his cave.
Yeah.
No? Okay. No, but I love that Phantom movie. Who was the guy that played a Phantom in that? Billy Zane. It was Billy Zane that played the Phantom in that movie.
Yeah, you're right. It is him.
I watched it a couple years ago. It's still fun. It still holds up.
I haven't watched it since the 90s. I need to go back and watch it, man. Like I said, I had no idea that Mad Cave was even doing a Phantom comic.
Yeah, dude, Phantom's been all over the place. He's been like Gold Key. He's been at DC. He's been I think he's been at Abrams. Like he's all over the place, dude. I used to watch Guardians. What's it called? Guardians of Defenders of the Earth. It was a cartoon from the 80s.
Really?
Phantom on it. It was a Phantom and Mandrake the Magician and a couple other like characters in it. Like Phantom. I think he predates Superman. Like he's an early like prototype superhero character. Crazy.
I'm unsure. Shallow Press here. Yeah, I heard my name and got a jump scare. Flops. Yeah, man, dude. Talking about that Fantastic Four issue 6 right there. I don't know if you see it here. I'll blow it up real quick for you. But man, I could see it, man. I think this has Flop's art style written all over it. I think that's a huge compliment because John Byrne, baby.
I wonder if he's a John Byrne fan. If he's
Dude,
influenced by John Byrne.
I love it. I love this cover, and yeah, man, I need to pick it up. Like now, I'm on the hunt for it tomorrow.
Real
But
quick,
moving
Lando, can you
on to
go up? Somebody's asking to check out
see
that.
what else is out there. You got Wiccan. That's 1 in 25 as well.
Lando, can you
So
go
I've
up?
heard about
I'm
this.
sorry. Somebody's asking to see that GI Joe.
Yeah,
The John
absolutely.
Boy Myers GI Joe.
Yes, the 1 in 50 spoiler. That's cool.
I love John Boy Myers. Like his coloring. I don't know if he colors himself. I'm assuming he does because it looks the same. But just a cool he's got this really like hot, cold tone to all of his coloring, which is cool. I love it.
You guys, man, I can't stress it enough. John Boy, man, I remember in the pandemic, dude, like that's really when I started to discover John Boy, and like his artwork was just it's super jumped out at me, man. And I have no shame in saying how big of a fan I became immediately out the gate. And John Boy, it's funny because in the pandemic, that's really when I had started Instagram and all of that stuff comic related. I mean, I have my personal account, but when I hopped into the comic stuff, I just thought, I thought to myself, what could I do here, man? And I started this like bracket of like, artists, favorite artists where people were voting, and I threw John Boy's name in there, and John Boy was one of the first comic artists to actually DM me ever.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he DMs me and he's like, oh my god, dude, there's no way I stand a chance against some of these big names. And I'm like, nah, dude, like I don't think you understand how much I appreciate your work. You know what I mean? Like I'm loving what I'm seeing right now. And lo and behold, I forgot who it was he had knocked out, but he ends up advancing. And man, it was just nice to be able to interact with somebody of his scale. You know what I mean? In the pandemic, and I love his work. He's such a nice guy, and yeah, man, I think it's awesome to see. It's awesome to see when you have the capacity to speak with such a nice person and just read, see their books and their covers that you just enjoy.
He's another guy. He did a signing at Torpedo before the pandemic.
Really?
And the nicest guy, dude. Super cool guy, down to earth. We played video games together and stuff. So fun guy, good guy, great artist. Like I wish he would do interiors. I'm an interior guy. But man, I'm always excited by his covers. They're always so full of energy. They're always full of energy.
Yeah, it's wild, man. I'm gonna try to find a John Boy cover after for you guys that I want to share with you. That's cool. The 1 in 25, man. That's I like that. It's not an homage. It's very different. I'm trying to figure out if that's the two different but yet similar looking Venoms, or it's just the same one. I think it's the same one. I don't know what's going on, man. I'm so confused. I want to.
Yeah, because who's Venom? So this is Venom 252. Obviously, they've crunched all the numbers together to get it to this high.
Yeah.
But this is the Venom in this book is still Mary Jane,
to my knowledge.
Yeah.
But I have no idea because
I guess you have to read it and find out, right?
Yeah, we got Eddie Parker. Here's the facsimile that I was talking about. It's available in a foil. What's this? Another facsimile. That's cool.
Oh, special stuff. That stuff's fun.
Yeah, we've got some of the Disney cover here right now with Fantastic Four. I dig that. I pick those up for the kids all the time. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I want to show you guys that John Boy cover I was talking about, man. Let me see if I can find it. I think was it Mega Man issue 3? I think that's the one that it was. Let me check. But yeah, man, John Boy did a wicked cover on Mega Man. There it is. Yeah, fully charged. Oh, God.
That's sweet.
Dude, I have this in my collection just waiting for when I meet him. Totally gonna get this signed by him.
That's rad.
He has
like a very cool like manga video game influence to a lot of his artwork. Like he did that what was it? That not John Wick. What was the Keanu Reeves comic book? Berserker.
Berserker.
Yeah, he did that 1 in 1000 like special edition cover or whatever. That was killer stuff too.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I love his work. Good stuff.
Yeah, I
So
love
good.
his coloring, dude. That coloring just makes everything pop so hard, so hard.
Yeah. Totally gonna get this signed if ever I come across John Boy at a convention. But guys, that was pretty much the show. Like I said, it's a very light week this week with New Comic Book Day and some very interesting things taking place within comics. Some that I'm really excited about, some that I'm puzzled about, and just need some answers. That's pretty much how my New Comic Book Day is being summarized. But Gabe, man, before we go, anything you would like to say to the chat?
No, just hey, thanks everybody for showing up today. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I can't believe we're already in December. That was really fast. Christmas is right around the corner. And I'll be back on Thursday for the Shaker Show.
Yes, you will. But
Yes, sir.
guys, please do not forget tomorrow night, man. We are actually going to be announcing the winners of the Black Friday giveaway. I hope everybody had a chance to enter this. I believe it closed off last night, and the winners are going to be announced on the show. And I cannot wait to see who wins. I hope it's one of my burner accounts that I used. I used many. No, I'm just kidding. But lots of great stuff being given away. As you can see, there's this amazing Will Jack Vampirella cover. It's a metal as well, and it's got a wicked remark signed. You got some Shubina covers. Dude, these are Bird City covers as well. So shout out to Anthony and Laura. But look at these amazing remarks on this. So you can see right there, she's doing her thing over there. My favorite one is probably this one because you can see some tatas, and I'm all for that any day. But moving on. Mark Spears, man, I love this Detective Comics, man. It is such a fun cover with the whole Jingle Bells Batman smells, and he's being like in a chokehold. This is an amazing giveaway, man. So anybody who has a chance to win that, man, that's just pure awesomeness. You've got a $150 grading credit for CGC as well that you can win tomorrow night. So that is great. And one thing that I just if there's anything I wish I could win for myself, it would be this. I love what Flops did with this. You could win original art from Flops, and I believe this would probably be one of his first original arts out there. Dude, you've got the absolute Batman axe right there, but you've got the Adam West looking Batman himself holding that. That is so neat. I would frame this, make it a print before you send this off, Flops. Please make this a print. I will happily buy that because it is so good.
That's definitely right. That's a good combination mashup right there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. So I can't wait to see who's gonna win this tomorrow. So yeah, the show does go live 9 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Comics Covered, Matt and John are gonna be taking the lead on that one, and they're in the holiday spirit. We all are, and I can't wait to see who's gonna take that home. I'm waiting on a scanner for prints. It's been blowing up on Twitter. Do it, dude. I will buy that immediately. Without hesitation. Now, the shipping to Canada might suck, but once it hits my wall, nothing's going to suck. It's going to be amazing. We won't even worry about the shipping costs. So, yes, definitely do so.
Now you guys see a reverse of that where it's Batman, absolute Batman, but he has like bat shark repellent or something.
Yeah, or dude.
Or the big bomb, like the big bomb he was carrying.
Yeah, dude, that would be so funny. So funny. But yes, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're headed to your shops, man, drive safe. Make sure to just enjoy yourselves. Hope we let you know before you go. There's some things that we couldn't let you know, obviously, because it's quite puzzling. I'm determined to read Venom 252 tomorrow. But
let me know what's up with that book, man. I'm curious now too.
I don't know what's going on, but anyways, have yourselves a great evening if you're watching live, and if you're catching this on the replay, have a great New Comic Book Day, and best of luck to everybody over the contest giveaway. Like I said, I can't wait to see who's gonna win it Thursday night. Gabe is back. Don't forget, Laura, Marty, Chris. They're bringing you the Shakers. Yes, the Shakers. So make sure to tune in. All right, we'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'll be in the chat. I want to see who's winning, all of that great stuff. So have yourselves a good night. Have yourselves a great day if you're watching the replay. And yeah, man, adios.
Peace.